Hello everyone, and welcome back as we're getting underway, as you can tell by the stunningly good-looking map fly-through. Me and the Disney princess himself, Benjamin Doughty, will be getting into the second map in the series, Train. Ben, yeah, gaming. They need to come back in. They gotta really reinvent themselves, haven't they?
For some reason, this fly-through, it's reminding me of the Cologne offices for ESL. That back bit behind the studio part. Obviously, this is a reference, or somebody, not many people would understand the area, but it's very much similar to that in my eyes from what I just saw. But anyway, we're in though. Pistol round. Yeah, gaming now on the CT side of Train, and it's starting off quite strong. 2 kills make that 3. And a 4.
Ooh,
Fast sub. That's a great start.
that was very quick indeed, living up to his name. And Maluk walking back around. Good shot on the first. He was poised. As he peeked up, it was a lovely little one tap, but that's all it was. Just a small explosion into the round. So yeah, gaming. Good opener. They needed a strong pistol round, and that's the start they've got here.
I mean, the question is, are we going to see them win 4 rounds and then lose 11?
Don't curse
Because,
them, Ben.
you know, that did happen.
It has happened before, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh no, they mollied each other. Okay, so no Molotov on main. But I suppose it's very different, right? Being on that T side of Inferno compared to CC Train. Very different. Very, very different.
Yeah, dynamics completely different. Obviously could affect so much more. Holding right now, top pop. Seeing if Fast Sub's going to push. And Professor Morbs would be waiting with the Deagle. Unfortunately, there hasn't been a chance for him to show off his Deagle skills yet.
It'd be interesting to see if they carry on the form from the previous map, right? Malbs, Maluk, and PRT, all 3 of them had like 20 plus kills in that game.
Yeah.
Malbs was the big one, obviously. He had 25, I think it was. And he had so much impact as well. Let's see how this goes, though. We've got one player playing towards that old flatbed area on the bomb site. Contact is had by Dumo. He gets one, but gets traded immediately. So that's going to be the bomb down, surely.
Fine.
This is getting dangerous now.
Ooh, he's going deep towards oil. Ben, they might not even make it to 4 rounds before they suffer a loss here, as the shots that are coming out from the T's are good. Starting to peel back some heads. Leaving it just on 3 CTs remaining. Barton dancing back and forth, energized towards oil. His blood's going to get spilt, and he has to reposition. Moving off of the oil train. Yeah, they're fully committed to it. They're out.
Well, that's unfortunate when you see the health points of those T-side players, of course.
That's so
really
low.
unlucky. But I guess that's what happens, right? They're a collective of 100 health between the 4 of them, and they get away. So ultimately, Dumo, I mean, he gets that 1 kill, but then gets a bit greedy, right? He should have taken that 1 kill, pull back, get another kill, pull back.
Yeah.
Like, it's very simple. It's the same thing with AWPing for the most time, right? You get a kill, you pull back. Like, there's steps in your defense, like a layer system. You're like an aggressive onion, you know? You get 1 tier, pull back. Yeah, another tier, pull back.
Yeah.
And you keep fighting.
An onion with a deagle, Ben.
The most dangerous thing you can find.
Oh, it really would. It'd make you cry. That's for sure.
Blood. Cry blood.
If you're crying blood, you probably do need to seek medical assistance at that point.
What are you, Malbs? Are you a doctor?
Potentially. He varies anyway. How do you know what his doctorate's in?
To be fair, yeah. You can get a doctorate in many things.
He's got a doctorate in Tetris.
The Doctor of Tetris.
Yeah.
That'd be quite a title, to be fair.
Ooh.
I feel like that. I was going to say, it didn't feel like that landed, but it's through the corner of the train, I suppose. Kind of forget we are on probably like 100 MS right now as well, because it is NA. Go TV, right?
Yeah. But actually, hang on a minute. If you had a doctorate in Tetris, wouldn't that literally be Dr. Mario, by the way?
Well, if your name's Mario.
Well, yeah, but that's literally what he does. It's the game, like the pills are the Tetris blocks in Dr. Mario. So if you had a doctorate in Tetris, I feel like that's what it would be.
I'm pretty sure we just heard a dirty shot from Malbs, by the way. I just had a single 1-tap when a player backtracks dies.
Yeah, they're doing a little bit of chiropractic right now. Fixing out the kinks in the backs here for Yeah Gaming, as they've been able to pick them to pieces. Most of them going down. It's only Fast Sub that's alive. He runs out towards Ivy to save. should get away with it. They are hunting. They can't really afford to go full John Rambo, and they won't get the full way down Ivy either to spot him. So he clutches onto the M4. That's 2 rounds now for Team 1. And they only lost 1 player.
He was getting a bit close to those edges there. You know, getting a bit too close. But that M4 though, like, how much can he do with the saved M4 at this stage? He needs to get like 2-3 kills, right? Otherwise, it's just not going to really be possible. So the Duma, he's got a taser. How many tasers have we actually had bought in the games we covered? Probably like 10 at this point.
If not slightly more. We've seen loads, yeah.
We haven't seen a kill though, have we?
No taser kills, but many tasers bought. It's all about the pace now, though.
So there goes the gun.
Yeah, straight in. Taser gets a chance. No! He's waiting for it.
You know not to go anywhere near that. That's
Avoid
for sure.
that. Yeah. They are trying their luck. They're just spamming up through. Oh! Ben! He's done it!
Just as we were talking about how we hadn't had a kill with it, there we are.
Doom out. Well done. That's it, Ben. They've qualified to the major. They've done it.
That's it. We had a secret prize there.
Yeah. Right, shut it down.
Gosh. Crazy how it'd be like that.
It really do be. Great new rule.
Right then. So 3 towards Team 1. They've scored the anti-ecos pretty cleanly. Across the board. This is the big round then. So RCF has the AWP out. It is glass cannon, however. You could argue Duma has been a bit of a liability towards this B-bomb site as well. Being a bit aggressive. Oh no. Malbs. He's looking at it. But he looks away last second. The kill comes through and there's a second player at B as well, so they're not going to even risk trying to get in. That is awkward. I suppose it's one of the situations where you're in the smoke, it fades a bit quicker for you. And you catch the player off guard first.
So the T's are spread fairly thin here. Like when you start to run out of butter. 2 players towards Ivy, and 2 grouped up towards B. It's a 3-2 split from the CTs, the 3 being put towards the A site. Ivy control is slowly starting to be taken as well. So they do walk their way up with Maluk taking the face with the AWP. They hear the smoke going down, so RCF flicks back around. And they start to sprint through. They've actually got into backtracks as well. They take a peek out towards the site. Ben, they're going to be sandwiching the 2 CTs on B.
Yeah, they get a kill back though. Duma and IDK, they've got a pretty nice setup here. Very difficult to get, and they both line up. That's so well done from them. Playing so well off the back of each other. However, with one of them going down, IDK gets taken as well, but they don't know where the other 2 CTs are, and there's not much time left. They need to get this bomb down.
Tatterson walking out. Lucky. Planting behind the train means that he can't get an angle to deny the bomb plant, or else time would have been up. PRT gets the frag on the drop. He hasn't taken any damage either. It would be the flawless quad kill.
No armor. No armor on RCF. And there's no kit either. This is a huge bit of information to have. The aim punch must have played a factor there. Because he shot first, but he didn't headshot him, so obviously you're not going to win the fight ever.
Yeah, he's got the chest shot off with the M4. Obviously that aim punch then knocking him up into the stratosphere, basically. Oh, Ben.
That's another rough round to lose, though. That's been the story of the series for Yo Gaming. Like, rounds that they should be winning, they lose because of whether it's silly mistakes, people missing shots, or just making the wrong decision at the wrong time. I don't know. It didn't feel like that was on his screen then.
No.
Whatsoever. That would be a GoTV one, I reckon.
Surely, because that just felt ridiculous.
Definitely wasn't on his screen.
There was no vision for me on that there. He just shot and there was a kill. Like, GoTV's definitely made it look more outrageous, but alright. Well, they're going out through main. So there's only 3 CTs left as well. They've already done a good job of being able to find the CTs and force them out of position. They don't clear out under hell. So Dumal, oh, he's walking through. P250 in hand. He can get off a backstab. It takes him a couple of shots. Leaves himself susceptible to the attack in the meantime. Talking of the assault, though, the T's are being slapped about. They've already lost 3 players. So they do win the round, but it is quite costly overall.
I suppose there's a balancing act from the eco runs or the anti-eco runs that they had won previously. They're still averaging that like 2-player casualty, which is still perfectly fine on the T side. It's when you're on the CT that you need to be never losing more than 2 people. Otherwise, you're going to be at a net, net loss or just net profit just about. It's a horrible area to be a part of, depending on if you need AWPs and everything. Let's see how this one goes. So outside smoke's being used quite early, but RCF has the AWP toward B, and oh my word, it's an early pick. Gets the kill on Barton. Look at this. He's just charging forward to try and get a further kill. I'm a bit confused at that. It's not even a case of chasing the AWP with a rifle or anything. They've gone for the AWP pickup and then AWP pick immediately. And Fastsub steals that AK. Oh no.
Ooh.
Not long for this world. IDK behind him.
Yeah.
Rough.
Little bit.
That round is just out of nowhere, really. Like they go for a quick play towards B. It really doesn't work out, but they don't exactly like slow down to give themselves a chance to work back into it. Very odd. So now they get a double AWP out.
So that double AWP is going up against just Maluk's individual one on the T side. They've left the bomb early on outside of main. And it's 2 3-player wolf packs. As we do see Ivy being pushed up to. And then, of course, the other 2 going out towards B ramp. Quick peek from RCF. Beautiful shot.
That's true. Use of the gamesmanship there. You know both players are spamming, and your teammate peeks from ramp at the same time as well. Easy pickings. So yesterday in the Cloud9 game, they were abused a lot through the backtracks area by Team 1. Oh no, it wasn't Team 1 actually, was it? It was Yeah Gaming on that side of things, so just thinking back to the wrong sides there. Maybe that obviously will be a case of Yeah Gaming actually keeping an eye on that as well, because they know how proficient that area can be. This looks like it might be an early save, with the way they're holding here.
Seems like it's indicating towards that. I was just wasting the time, really, letting it slide by. Bomb's pretty much irrecoverable. If they walk in, they're going to have a scrap on their hands. Has Malb seen the foot? I think he had, and he was baited in by it. Ooh. Ooh.
Do they really want to hunt for this? I feel like they shouldn't. That CT side economy is so fragile at times. I mean, Maluk's going forward, if anything, so sure. I guess. So that is the bank of Team 1 broken now, finally, as well. So there should be probably a pistol armor buy. They get 2,400 for losing this one here. You probably get pistols on some of the players. The people on 2,000 shouldn't buy. Everybody else, they have room to try and do it if they want to.
So 3 Deagles, P250 Glock versus the full firepower and stopping power of Yeah Gaming. So the bomb's at Ivy, but the rest of the players have gone towards B, apart from one just lurking in Pop Dog. And Maluk's is probably going to go for a late round plant, just try and secure cash.
Yeah, the classic ED strat, right?
Mm-hmm. The old enemy down.
Yeah, so smoke going down towards lower. I'd take that smoke as a chance to burst myself. And here they come. AWP's picking kills, and Maluk peeked as they peeked at B.
Yeah, I don't really get that.
And they actually could have got a plant B if they all went B. Not really great, but at least there's damage being made. Malb's still keeping his prowess with the rifles in hand. Has no idea about play being close though. That pop flash would have been sick if he peeked towards bomb site. Getting a chance at some of these kills, but yeah, nothing's gonna come of it. I mean, I'm surprised they got 2 kills anyway. Like best case scenario, they get a bomb plant, they lose, right?
Yeah.
Worst case, they all just get flattened out, which they nearly did.
Double AWP.
So
Do well.
I'm just keeping an eye on the game on the other stream as well, right? So that game is a case of who qualifies.
Yeah.
And it's approaching round 30 right now. 15-14 to MIBR. Grim has 35 kills on his own right now.
What?
Crazy scenes, of course, but nevertheless, we'll be focused on this one. Be interesting to see who does qualify in the end, though. Just Tartarson getting that kill. Fully blind, though. No trade in sight. PRT, I was going to say he's very close to killing the AWPer, but he gets killed himself.
Yeah, he just faces into it, gets shot down towards Ivy. 5 versus 2. They grab the bomb, they jump back across over Pop Dog. He's a little bit worried about someone sitting inside there, so he's going to use the Molotov as well, but it actually burns him. Oh, it does so much damage to Barton.
Not looking good for this round, obviously 2v5 anyway, but ultimately when you consider the map as well, it's basically unwinnable in my eyes. You go down ladder, but there's a player watching it from backtrack. You shouldn't be able to get out. If you do, you have to smoke to get out, or you hope that he misses, which, you know, you're not long for this world, especially when there's a flank coming as well.
Oh, wow, okay. Malbs has been hitting some really good shots. Like, fair play to him with the AK. Oh, no. Timing, though. Won't matter. But he has been hitting some good shots. He's looked quite crisp.
I believe they call it, I think they say they're feeling it when they're like this. I believe
He's giving it, Ben.
Yeah, giving it is another one. In the zone.
Yeah, on the ball. Feet are up, I believe.
Not quite yet. Feet might be up if they win, you know?
Yeah, feet are down now. Feet are down.
Yeah. Actually, they're elevated. They're not up fully, but they're hovering, you know?
They're on top of like a subwoofer under the desk.
Yeah, yeah.
Feet are
quite
subbed.
up fully, yeah.
Yeah.
So the pop flash out main is the plan, though. So fast sub is going to be the main contact as well as Tartarson. Can they clean up? No, they can't. Evidently
That
not.
would be the answer, apparently. Yeah.
Oh, I thought Mobs was going to get another easy kill there. Somehow, though, this is still working.
The deagles are doing work.
The AWP has flanked ladder. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but I mean, it probably won't work out. That's usually the answer in these situations. 2v3 post plan, you've got double AWP. You've got kits, which is fine, but you need to get on that bomb site.
They're using their utility well, at least, to do damage and open up some different pathways. I like how you've got all these green question marks everywhere as well. It's making it look like it's like a Riddler puzzle from one of the Arkham games, Ben. Why has the Riddler been running around train? What's going on? It's a Batman crossover.
Potentially. I mean, maybe it's question marks like, how have you just lost this round? On the Yeah Gaming side, right? You've just lost to Deagles and a flashbang. No armor, nothing. They've just ran out main. They've won the firefight, and you've been pushed back completely. If I had a list of rounds that were silly that Yeah Gaming have lost, it'd be quite big right now, just off of the 2 maps played thus far. I think it'd probably be approaching that 8 mark, maybe 9. It's really not good enough, all things considered. Really not good enough.
We're back in round 12, 6-5. Obviously, they won that prior round with their Deagles. That stops the 4-round streak that we had coming out from Yeah Gaming. So Team 1, will they carry on with this? Now they've got an AWP out and the AKs that are on parade as well. The first to start to get success as Doomau is gunned down.
Yeah, it's not an ideal pick to open or lose when you're the CT side, right? That's your Bianca's been taken down. You have to then worry, do you double rotate to the other bomb site and risk that map control being taken away from you on the A side of things? But very peculiar. RCF is the man playing like mainly and outside right now. He's got the AWP out. He's trying to dictate the play completely, but it's probably going to be a gamble stack with one player staying A, like realistically. Smoke's being used towards outside, but we can see the bomb is going to be coming B, and here it comes. That's one play taken. Do they check?
Ben, this has all gone wrong.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
It's always awkward when you're against that coil, right? Because it feels like you need them to peek straight above you, otherwise you just lose the fight every time for some reason. I guess mainly it is a right-hand peek for them if they're peeking from up top across. But nevertheless, that's going to be a 7th round for Team 1. There's still some money on the gaming side of things, but they need to hold on to these guns if they want to have a chance of buying.
Tatterson waiting for the push to come around. Ooh, PRT deals with him.
Oh,
And
no.
it's all about the save of the AWP. Can he actually hold on to it? No, he can't. He's not Nick Noit. Instead, he's dead, Ben. Dealt with. The AWP's going to be dropped. And Team 1 go to 7.
7-5 lead on their own pick, on the T side of train, might I add, as well. So we watched all of the MIBR gaming game, right? That was on train. So MIBR had an 8-1 lead on the T side of train, and the half ended 8-7 to MIBR. So it was a late recovery in that situation, right? Yeah, gaming, they've had chances to get into this one, but apparently they're letting it slip for a second time. That was a very good nade, followed by the extra utilities. Well, so much damage. Good utility usage on this low buy that they've mustered up as well. It's always a bad idea going through that smoke in main as well, I've found. Ooh, okay. That's a different way of doing it though. You get to reclaim the box territory at least. Can you boost on top of that? I feel like you can't. You can clear blue train at least. Whatever you stat is.
They don't get much from it. They've lost a player as well. Talking
They
of
lost
map
the
control,
bomb.
they've lost. They've lost everything, yeah. Luckily, they grab it. They actually get back across before the push came out, close towards the smoke. But look at this, Tatterson! Jumping around the corner with the MP9. What? He's got a single kill out of it. Now PRT, wielding that AWP like a combat shotgun, puts a bullet in his chest and adjusts for the second. Unfortunately, the T's are still being picked apart, though. So, yeah, gaming. They are in a position to get themselves this round.
I was going to say, you should throw the AWP away. Like 100% throw the AWP over the edge or something. Just to guarantee they don't pick it up. Like, I bet they're trying to scavenge that as well. They don't get it, so that's fine. But, you know, you don't want to risk that chance that they get a free second AWP when they've already played it once this game. So another small update from that game. So it has gone up to overtime. Grim now has 38. That's in 33 rounds, might I add. Scary stuff.
That is mad. Grim was looking sick earlier, so I'm not surprised.
RCF? Oh no. No way he gets anything. Do they expect a second player? They know Doomau normally plays there. They grab the AWP, but they do pay a price. And I'd say that's not worth it at all. You already had one AWP in play anyway. So.
Oh.
That's not ideal.
No, that's not at all. IDK, Tim tracks down Barton and gets the kill off with the AK. There's only 3 players left alive on Team 1. And they're being softened up as well. They're not going to have much sustain left if they get into an encounter like this. As they're just being obliterated by the bullets. 2 versus 3. Oh, fast sub. Big shot, Ben. 1v3 now. Maluk, do or die here with the AWP on round 14. Ooh, actually got by.
I think
don't
he did see
saw
him on
right?
radar. I reckon he saw him on radar.
It felt like he was already round enough.
Sometimes the shadow actually stays. Yeah, because there's no way he's watching that angle.
No, yeah.
Like that, right? Okay, so 7-7 at the half. Looks like, yeah, I mean, they should get the 8th on the board. They should. But, you know, that's being quite hopeful on their end. It feels like it's about time that they don't slip up on runs that they should win. But that's just me being quite hopeful.
Well, 7-7. Who gets that Brucey bonus round at the end of the first half? For now, the T train is waiting by main as they're all grouped up. 4 Deagles, 1 AK.
That could have been so scary. Spray just then. Tatson's actually he gets beyond this. He's on top of the green trade. They're flanking a lot. Not another round that's scary like this. Please no.
3 versus 3. Jumao. Close front train. Gets the kill onto PRT with the M4. We're down into a 2 versus 2. 1v2. Bomb dropped. Barton. He knows where it is. He's holding. Tapping out. Adjusts himself. He had the read as well. He knew to flick behind, but RCF was in the rear. 8-7, as close as it can be at the end of the half. More to come as we carry on with this one after the break. Well, here we go. 8-7 as we come back into the second half of Train. Team 1, they lead with the first map of Inferno. Can they get back into the lead in this map, though, Ben?
So we saw this pistol from them yesterday, I believe. Right? They went towards B with the 2 P250s. They got the kills down lower. Yeah?
I think so, yeah.
So Barton, the key man in this situation, gets all of the information that they're coming. If they watched the game from Cloud9 versus Yagin yesterday, they would have this information that this is coming through. Question is it different from yesterday's game? I mean, it looks a bit different, but it feels like Yagin have got control of this pistol. Like, it's full sweep, 3 kills coming through, make it a 4th probably in a few seconds. Although, it's been delayed, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why are they giving away so many kills?
They just keep peeking. They're facing over and over and over again. RCF trapped in between both the trains. I mean, he is lucky that his head wasn't popped there. And PRT pushes up. P2K out, looking for the frag, as he wants to get up close and personal and punish with a pistol, but he's not given a chance. They're playing Ring Around the Rosies, and the job is done.
Unless.
Maybe.
RCF, the MVP of that one. A round again, though, that shouldn't have been as close as it was. Right? Yeah, Gaming, they got the 3 opening kills. They somehow end up giving it into a 2v2. Like, how does that even occur? The fact that these mistakes are, not mistakes, but like the chance for these errors is still coming through time and time again. I can't help but feel like this is not going to be their map. They will make some mistakes to mess up once more. There's 2 scouts being bought, 3 deals. Team 1, they probably have a pretty damn good chance of winning this one. And that's a good start. 95 damage to Duma.
HE, that should deal with him.
Yeah.
Yep. Dumao's done.
Ooh. Scared for a second there. Playing on the red train ladder. Let's see then. So yeah, Gaming, they use basically all of the utility going, well, sending Dumo out. So this was one of the issues we had yesterday where the teams, when they won a round which would force a economic situation, right? So if it forces an eco, a force buy, that sort of thing. We didn't see enough SMGs come out. Like, so you've got 2 AKs, 2 Galils, and you had a Mac 10. The Mac 10's already gone. You sent him out to die. You didn't even back him up. These teams are now going to force the situation towards Ivy. And, you know, you've got a crossfire set up here too. So this Deagle gets contact. The other one will then get contact as well. It's a bit too... You know, you're giving kills away, if not just damage.
Yeah. Giving far too many openers. PRT. At this point, just...
Oh no, why are you reloading?
You have to get a reload off.
Oh, the scout!
I'm so confused. I mean, he basically just baited him in for his teammates to kill him in the Death Valley there towards A2. Scoreline's nearly tied up now. Yeah.
He's got such bravery.
The IQ and boldness to do it would be ridiculous.
This is probably one of the worst buys I've seen in recent history for Counter-Strike as well, from the seaside. All players had less than $1,800. Like, that's with spending basically all the money.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the worst buys we've seen in a very long time. There's usually at least like a kill to make it so some players have a slightly bit more money, or they don't spend every single dollar. This is grim.
No, he's in the other game then.
He's dropping bombs, to be fair.
Yeah, that's on the mainstream.
So there's really not much they can do. They have to split and pick with the Eagles and the Scout. And, you know, it's not... Yeah. Unless you get given a chance, you're not going to really get anything done.
So they group up, heading towards the B site. Shots are coming through. Barton waits, loaded with the AK, ready to slay if they do push down the ramp. Maluk rotating back around with the scout as well as he peers through. They are in good angles to deal with this, and they're pushing him one by one. He hopped! He jumped, Ben! He's hit the spacebar by accident.
He's definitely mouse wheel jumped. Also, that's a 1 for 99 damage coming through.
You don't know that. Don't put the blame on the mouse wheel.
Okay, this is still doable. There's 2 players low on both sides. Make that still too low on the CT side, but everybody up. They're just giving kills away. This is just the same thing again. How do they keep doing this? They got themselves into such a good position. You got a player up to oil, and then for whatever reason, everybody just peeks everywhere else.
Yeah.
As well. Frustrating to watch more than anything.
Well, I suppose what's worrying as well is it's a matter of, is this now going to be a bit more of the case of Inferno, right? Where the CT side for Team 1 just blows, out the water. Pause comes out though, Ben. Yeah, Gaming taking a bit of a tack to actually talk about things.
So they bought 2 HEs already. So I guess they might try and back that up with a bit more support, I guess, right? More structure to this situation. I guess that's going to be double nades towards the bomb train. That's the classic one, at least. But I don't think there's not much else you can do. You get 2400. So Fastab's already bought down too much anyway. He's only going to be able to get AK armor and then like 2 flashes, a Molotov, or a smoke. Everybody else, they have to be quite cautious if they want to make sure they have full utility next round. Unless they want to go, Galil, in which case you can buy down quite a bit. Yeah, look, they're buying down quite a lot. I'm not too sure about it. Don't feel like I agree with it. 3 nades, they'll probably bomb site. There we go, they all come through. They do 40 damage to Maluk and nothing else. Instead, they took more damage in return by having to go to position to do those nades.
So the scoreline's tied. This round has a lot of importance to it, but the issue is for Years that obviously they didn't really have any money. Oh, they nearly didn't have another player alive as IDK was just jumping over Pop and had been spammed into with a boatload of MP9 bullets.
2 players now being very low. Make that one dead as well. One of the low players falling. Tattersson, I mean, he just stayed crouched there. Somehow made it work. Where do they want to go, though? There's 50 seconds left. They still seem keen on ending up B with the bomb. So Barton's going to be the lone player there as well. They've dedicated 3 players outside. So when contact is hard outside, they're probably going to strike at B. Barton's actually rotating. He needs to stay. There's no bomb spotted. Okay, that's better. I was going to say it's better, but, if you spray immediately, I don't know why you need to do that. The bomb goes down anyway. Okay, so they've actually done really well here to get the bomb down. They should still ultimately lose the round, but the bomb plant is worth a lot more. Especially because people bought down too far on the T side.
Oh, a little love heart.
That's
Look at
nice.
that. Cheers, Jake.
Jake loves Beyond the Summit. And he also loves Monster Energy.
He does, Ben. And XPG.
However, he personally stays away from Betway. But others, they can feel inclined to do so.
Definitely can. Definitely can.
It's definitely one of the better betting websites out there. Probably one of the best, actually.
Well, 10 to 9.
Ooh, the double up. Because that's coming out quite early. Especially when you consider they've been having quite a few casualties in those anti-eco runs on the CT side. Is this fast down ladder? We saw quite a bit of that from Year Gaming against Cloud9. One player is doing that. RCF is holding this angle. Barton. Ooh, RCF didn't even stay holding the peak. He walked away after the Molotov landed. Wait, they're double AWP peeking it, and they nearly got collapsed.
How's he got the shots off?
He nearly got another collapse.
What?
He nearly got 4 people with 2 bullets, which is phenomenal, actually.
Oh, dude, that's ridiculous. He's got the shot off. He's nearly cleaned up. He's
That's
a
good
one-man
work, though.
army.
Yeah. 2 kills, 87 damage to one of them as well. That's huge. So I'd say that's the double off paying dividends already. That's a very loud drop, though. I was going to say, are they going to Bogdan's Law or nah? Guess not. IDK stuck in ladder with the bomb. They have seen one plague out, though. He is dead now, of course. This is so disjointed. This entire situation, like, feels like they got threw off so much in that B Hall's peak. Like the AWP being upper, the AWP being lower. As soon as they lost 2 players, it felt like the plan was gone. Plan out the window. They even got the second AWP back as well. Oh, this is scary.
Yeah, this is not good for EA Gaming. This should be 12 rounds really for Team 1 unless they somehow massively throw it away. They've got the advantage going into it. They've got the 2 scopes, all the utility in the world, whereas EA Gaming just have deagles and a dream to try and keep themselves going in this matchup.
Another opening kill for Maluk. I mean, he was one of the big points on Inferno, wasn't he? Getting a lot of openers. IDK in this smoke at ladder. Sneaking through. Oh my word. This could be a knife kill if he wanted to. Oh no. Maybe not. Gets the kill anyway. Is there a chance from this though? Maluk hoping to shut that down.
Ooh. Oh. IDK. Ben.
Kill him.
Maluk. Bounces in front of him. Oh, IDK. On for the ace. The 5k would be incredibly big. And he peeks out. He sees his head. What?
Out of nothing, though. Like, truly out of nothing. He gets through ladder. He gets that 1 kill. For some reason, he's allowed to kill the player Ivy without a trade.
Yeah.
Very bizarre situation right there. And that's a horrible round to lose as well, because that's very... Like, first off, the economic damage is huge. You win the round, you take away double orbs, you force the rebuys. But second, you've won with basically not a buy, right?
Yeah.
So you're able to actually cause a ruckus now in this situation with the round tallies. 11 to 10 in Team 1's favour, but this round is probably worth about 2 to 3 on its own coming up here.
You can tell the importance that's going into it. The fact they're taking the pause as well, the time to talk about things.
So in other news, Triumph have gone to a triple overtime. Grim now has 45 kills. The next highest on the server is 33. So that game is just not stopping. But our game is resuming. Let's see then. Fast sub, straight out all off. Molotov missing though. Yeah. Awkward that the Molotov missed. Free kill from Maluk, another opener.
Ooh, Tattersson on the run in with the AK. Drive by onto Malbs. Professor Malbs has been sent back to the classroom. A 2K comes out from the CT side and things are looking good. They have a 1-player advantage in the round. Make that 2. As Dumal's the only T left. Takes a gut shot and he goes down. They got a round out of nothing previously, but coming in on a level footing, it doesn't work out well. Team 1. Critical round to win, and it could be huge for the overall flow of the game going forward.
Before we started this, I was thinking, I recognised that Maluk's name. Like, I feel like I'd seen him on this roster in the past. And I just started to look. He's been on Team 1 since April 2016.
Oh.
He's been holding this banner for a long, long time. It's 1,500 days, I believe.
Oh man, that's a long time.
Yeah, I thought I'd seen the name, like both names linked together, but oh my word, they're just rushing B straight into the AWP. As if you're carrying on after the first player dies.
It's so staggered as well that he's just able to hit the shots 1 by 1. This has got to be a 13th round. They're going to be ignited. Fast sub.
Didn't get him.
Actually goes past him. He's not going to burn him at all. Well, it won't matter if he's shot in the back of the head, though, to be fair. PRT. He's done some really quite naughty things into the round. The flashbang goes out. There's no Molotov, so it means he's got a peek it. When he faces, he's dead. Maluk finally gets another frag.
His legs stayed up for an awfully long time.
Yeah.
When he died, it had a slow drop. But why have they dedicated through that smoke still? After the first player dies, especially with how disjointed the attack was. Nobody's saying cancel, apparently.
Yeah.
They're just all going.
They were all so far apart away, like from each other, that it just, I don't know. There was no potential there really for him to get out, right? It felt like it was out of desperation of just, well, we started, so we might as well.
With that bomb plant, though, yeah, gaming, they can force another buy. They know there's some damage still being done onto that CT economy. I believe the statement is, we go again. Not sure what PLC just did then. He went up the ladder, then like stopped himself mid-air to lose 9 health. Oh, is that an actual? That's lovely.
It's a lineup for it.
A full lineup, and it actually bangs off of the ceiling to go straight down.
Right, write that one down.
Yeah, not that one down. Round 24. Yeah, gaming team 1, map 2. Yeah, there we go.
Right, that's again in the book. The Smokes and Land Strats folder.
HE lineup above pop folder. Got the 1. There we go. Let's see then. So outside smokes were done, but there's good utility use right now from the CT side. Look at that. They have to go through a smoke. And that's always bad news.
They're taking so much damage, Ben. The bad news bears are out in full force. It's a day for a picnic, it seems. Maluk peeking with the AWP on the front train. He won't even need to hit his shots, as it seems like his teammates are doing all of the work for him, but it is kept close at least. Tartazan swinging from the top rope. He's been hit to 1 HP! Oh, a single point of health. And unfortunately for him, the overkill comes out. 14 to 10, Ben.
It feels like game, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, it does.
You see the money. Yeah, gaming, they don't really want to buy here. But the issue is they know that the money is on the edge, right, for Team 1. So they go for this half buy, although Demo just spends everything. He's all in. Everybody else a bit slower behind it, though. You know, saving at least $1,000, just because they do have a max loss bonus coming through. Looks like there's a plan towards Ivy. They did see that player go all off, though. Demo. Last time this happened, he did get obliterated by grenades. Instead, the players at Ivy, they've gone through a Molotov.
Ooh, PRT! The spray down through Ivy. Everyone is dead. There's only one man alive, Tartazan. He's on the site with the MAC-10, but I don't think he's going to get a chance to be living in a gangster's paradise. No easy E-plays tonight. He's fallen short as Malbs will deal with him. 15 rounds for Team 1. They need one more to beat Yeah Gaming.
Backs against the wall now, then. So we talked about that range of kills, right? So look at Team 1. 16 to 21 is the range. Everybody, close proximity, everybody performing. But this could be it, though. This is series point for Team 1. They could net themselves 875 RMR points here.
That's huge.
Unfortunately for Yeah Gaming, though, as well. What do points mean?
Prizes.
Oh, what are the prizes?
It varies. You can get a cuddly bear.
Can I get another attempt at getting a prize?
Yeah, you can actually. That's how we game the system.
You always win, you see.
The fun fairs always win.
So the opening kill has been found by Barton, or onto Barton, rather. RCF finding that with the glass cannon AWP. B is the destination, though. Malbs is here. Pasadeo is also there. We've got PRT on a fast rotate if need be as well. They got so much information. Maluk cleared out Ivy, and they're trusting him to be the one-man army towards this A side of the map. But there's still a minute left, so this is quite a dangerous 3-man stack. More so as well. So Maluk's actually playing as if like there's more, that he's not just the one man. He's acting like he is 3 men right now. He Molotov pop, he smoked into main as if he has main control there, he pushed Ivy before. He's trying to control 3 areas, and unfortunately if he gets challenged it could be an issue.
They've got the main control.
That fake was so clear.
They walk out towards the site. Maluk, oh, the flick, that's so uncharacteristic of him. He's been hitting some worldies all day. But when it comes down to him needing to punish, he falls short. Surely you save, right? Get out of there.
Definitely. So looking like 15-11. Team 1, I mean, the cash isn't great. So the awkward bit is here, you need to think about the sequence of buys, right? So you're going to probably try and save 2 guns here. You shouldn't be challenged on these 2 saves. So you get what? 1400. So Maluk can still buy glass cannon AWP if need be. PRT can drop 1. Pesadero can drop as well if need be. So you should buy. And then 1512 well, 15-11. Well, if you lose the next round, it'd be 15-12. You could eco 2 back-to-back and then play for the 15-14 buy with like double AWP in play, full shebang. So in my eyes, they buy here. It won't be it won't be a very pretty buy, I'll tell you that, but I feel like you should. There it comes. So PRT drops 1. Maluk gets that glass cannon AWP I mentioned. Pesadeo, he gets dropped in M4 as well. So they've gone for the full rifle buy rather than actually getting the utility surrounding the guns that were already there. So I'd like to see them use these actual weapons a bit more aggressively then, in that case. Like, take the fight to the T's a bit more. Because the longer the round goes, it means you're not going to have utility available to you.
We're into the round, though. They're out on the site, fast up, walking up behind through the E-box smoke. It's audacious, Ben. It's bold and brash, and I love it. Issue is, it's not going to work out.
Oh, no.
Frags are coming through from Malbs and Barton as they pick off their heads, and it's all starting to fall away. This could be the final round for Yeah Gaming in the tournament. This could be Team 1 getting a 16-11 scoreline and walking their way through with a 2-0 in the series, Ben.
Yeah, bit of a concerning play, really, out of the bat or off the bat from them. 3v5, though. Let's see if they can get anything. RCF spots his teammate at pop. Oh, no. They've already given away their information that they are there.
Pesadelo.
This is falling apart.
Oh, he's going to spot them. RCF kills PRT. They're down into the 4 versus 2. The push comes across on the site. Tatson flicks over. Easy headshot. Oh, no. They forgot about Pesadelo. The main man himself finally getting an opportunity to live it large. You might be getting tags off with the AWP, but you're not getting frags. And the slam dunk is what deals with him. The 3-pointer from the back. He's gone. And that is the victory, Ben. Yeah, Gaming, they let it slip away. Team 1 take it in 2 maps.
Swift 2-0. That actually is 875 RMR points won as well. Like, It's kind of unfortunate for Yeah Gaming, because coming into this stage, at least, we had, I believe it was, 4 teams that already had points, I believe. Oh, no. Yeah, four teams. So Triumph had points, Envy had points, MIBR, and Yeah Gaming. However, you look at how things have gone. Yeah Gaming, they drop out without getting a single point on the board. Triumph, they've already got a minimum secured. Chaos, they're already through. Cloud9, obviously, they've gone through as well. And MIBR, they're fighting for that last spot now as well. So Yeah Gaming, they could have been in a position where they ended up with more points than MIBR, depending on the Triumph game. Which is kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah. It's scary as well, because that's one of those where it's like the outcomes that could have happened to MIBR with a couple of rounds difference, right? We might not have ever seen them with a possibility to even make it to the major at that point. And
worth noting, that Triumph MIBR game is still going on Overpass. It is 24-24. Grim is on 50 kills over there. Like, obviously, we're done here on the B stream with that result, right? Yep. But ultimately, there's still a very important game going on the A stream. Like, that is a much more important one in the terms of the ultimate thing, right? The grand scheme of things, because that's where you can get even more points.
Oh yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head at that point, Ben, really, with what people need to do next. Of course, like, as soon as we're done here, head back over to that main stream, get involved with everything that's going on there, because, of course, you do still have that very important game that's going down. Join in, support the Aqua teams or the MIBR boys and see who's going to progress from that point. But we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for our amazing sponsors that allowed this tournament to go down. Of course, I'm talking about Monster Energy that's kept us going throughout these long nights on the graveyard shifts, keeping us energized and electrolyted all the way to the brim. Betway for making the games more impactful with their betting capabilities. And of course, XPG, our premium laptop provider. Thank you so much to our sponsors. Thank you to you as well, Ben, for always being such a cute man.
Ah, thank you. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. You've made me feel a bit awkward now. I'm just going to have to be scared. Be scared. Thanks to your mic, though, as well. You let me cast around on my own. Yeah, that was good.
Solo cast Ben on the debut because the mic broke. Shout out to Jack's mic. Broken, of course, forever. Oh, man. It's been a good stream. It's been a good event overall. I do hope you've enjoyed it, though. For any of you watching right now, if you have, let us know on Twitter, #CS Summit. But of course, with that being said, that is everything. We are as good as done here. Thanks for joining us, and hopefully we'll catch you later on. Go watch the main stream.